But I don't know. I feel like I quite like the idea of wearing soft clothes. So the idea of wearing long, comfy socks and a baggy sweater, like a lounge femboy, that's kind of
Lounge
nice.
femboy.
But
Yeah.
then, like, a lot of people go for like leathery shoes and piercings and fishnet tights, and it just looks uncomfortable. So I'm saying, if you're going to let me kind of break out of my own heteronormative brainwashing to see what different shaped of garments I like, can we at least be comfortable about it? Can I have that?
Yeah, you can have that. So what would a cozy but feminine item be? Like a very soft crop top, for example.
Well, okay, right, here's the thing. Ventilation, great. Jeans, oppression and patriarchy, I say. So I'm wearing a baggy sweater. It's like a 3/4 length. It's like any kind of 3/4 length top. And then just really long socks. That's nice.
That works. That could happen. I can see that.
I imagine Ariana Grande walks around like that a lot.
Thank you. I'm good, thank you. In case anyone here doesn't know who I am, hi, I'm Dan. Pronouns are he, him, I guess, but you can call me whatever you want. And
human? Phil,
I want to be that human.
Are you a human? I'm not quite sure.
I'll be the scaly.
Right, so how can you customize humans here? There are 3 genders, pink, blue, and purple.
Oh, okay. What are you going to be today?
Purple's the darkest.
Are we puppets that are just controlled
Are we
by
just
the
2
audience?
Ken dolls that people should get angry about? I mean, I'm a Barbie.
I was an emo
If
Ken.
if we don't do what they want.
Joining us today is author and YouTube icon Daniel Howell. Dan, can you tell us your pronouns?
Hi, I'm Dan, and I can go as a he, him, or whatever you want to call me, as long as you don't call me, because I have severe social anxiety and I don't like people.
Bring it back! What's your go-to meal deal? I like to get a perfect balance of like, I'm a disgusting slut and I hate myself, and I'm being a good girl, so I'll get like a hummus and falafel sandwich, and then I'll just be like, pickled onion monster mash. I'm a dirty bitch, and I know it. And then I was a Lucasade girl, and they ruined it with the sugar tax, and now all drinks are
Sister Daniel does awaken something in me that I could do a whole video essay about.
What was that?
Dan, gender,
Yeah.
drag,
Yeah.
and the confrontation of who your personality is as shaped by nature or nurture.
Oh.
To what extent is the personality of Dan, with the wearing black and the cynicism and the sarcasm
Yes.
and the boy hair, just me being afraid of being bullied at secondary school? Does Sister Daniel allow me to... Is it just an act? Or is there something there? Who knows?
That'd be a good video.
No.
And that was one of my biggest issues. For me, like, when I'm talking about what was the one issue holding you back from making this video, I'm like, do you want a list? But that was such a huge one, because maybe I could have made a video in 2014, 15, and it would have just been half of what I made this time. But then when, society started like talking about gender identity a bit, suddenly I had this moment where I was like, well, what the hell do I even feel anymore? I don't know how these things work. And especially when you like go on Twitter and Tumblr and see people just arguing so specifically about all these labels, it just made it so much more stressful, where I was like, oh, I just want to come out as something so it's not this weird secret anymore. But then it felt all this stress. So if anyone else is feeling like that, I don't think you have to feel that stress. I think, as you say, like, you can just come out as a Q, you can say something, you can change your mind. It doesn't matter. Formless blog.
You don't have to define it. There's lots of words, and words can be good. There's a million words for genders, there's a million words for sexual, and what they can be good for, these labels, are for helping you to understand your feelings. Because if you see a description of something written down, you can think, that's how I feel. And maybe if you want to, convey your personality to somebody, then you can look that up and you could go, yeah, you know what I mean? Maybe you're a panromantic asexual, which means, I can feel attraction to genders, but I don't feel particularly sexual. Maybe it's just at this point in my life, maybe that'll change in 10 years, and that's just a way to do it. I know that some people argue that sexuality and all these labels and definitions are different things, but we don't even know what sexuality means. So, on one hand, you don't have to label yourself. A lot of Tumblr, they make you feel like I need to label myself with these complicated labels to be cool. You don't have to. If you want to just be a formless blob, a mess that struggles to define themselves from moment to moment, that's also okay. You can use labels if you wish, if it helps them to define yourself, and you can change. You can label yourself to tell people what kind of personality you have right now if you want, or not if you feel like you want to change your mind. It's okay. It's cool. It's fine. I'm just concerned for all you, queer is a good umbrella term. It is, for basically, I like that as a word for just everything that isn't normative.
I did have a moment where, look, I like the title of the book because if it was just called You'll Get Through This, basic bitch, boring title, and then Night is like, ooh, what does she mean? It's so mysterious. I'm back, bitch. Changed my hair, changed my gender, meet the new me.
I don't have to do anything or be anything, and I personally wouldn't feel offended if I wasn't referred to as a he. Well, she's feeling hungry today. Stop fucking judging me, Susan. I'm sad, and I'm gonna eat this whole damn cake whether you like it or not.
Put it next to it. It's like a his and hers.
That is literally... Oh yeah, because we love gendered chairs.
Just put
don't
the
we?
gendered chair down.
you get to sit on the blue chair. That's my
Oh my
opinion.
god, down for president.